How y'all doing? It's Salem, welcome back. How's it going? Today, we're going to be rating all of the Peppy villagers, or I guess ranking them, not rating them. I don't have a number system set up. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but it's not going to be today. We have every single one of the Peppy villagers, including the 2.0 villagers this time. I didn't forget. Last time I forgot and I just started recording. Ione was not included, and I will forever hold that in my heart as a sin. I also figured out ad blocker. So needless to say, I've gotten smarter since last time you've seen me. You could say I'm the next Albert Einstein. I wouldn't say that because I'm too humble, but you could. We have to write some new tiers. Alright, so we have our tiers. We have a very important set of tiers. If you don't know me, you may not know that I have to have tiers focused on what I've been thinking about this week, what I've been hyperfixated on, what I've been hating this week. We have at S tier, This Is How the World Ends, the album by Badflower. It's very good, please stream it. It's what I have been hyperfixated on lately. Very good, extremely boppy. Gets my ass shaken. Next we have Peach the Best Fruit. I got in an argument with fruit about my friends. My friends are fruit, but that's a different story. Peaches are the best fruit. By a long shot, peaches are the best fruit. If you disagree, feel free to argue with me. I get adrenaline from it. Next we have light roast coffee as our mid tier. You know, light roast coffee is still coffee, and I'm a coffee fiend. I love coffee, but it's light roast coffee. It does not burn your mouth, which is kind of sad. I want bitter, nasty coffee. If you like light roast, that's totally fine, because you know what? I'll still drink a light roast. I will still drink a light roast. You know why? It's coffee, and I'll drink any coffee. If you mixed dirt with like one single coffee bean and gave it to me and was like, you know what? This is your coffee. This is what you get. I'd still drink it because I knew the one coffee bean was in there, and you know what? That's enough for me. Next we have cheap leggings, aka scratchy fabric on my legs. I don't like that. I want to get out of them as soon as possible. Can I wear them? Almost. I can wear them for an hour. But cheap leggings, they scratch, they hurt. You gotta get good leggings if you want to wear leggings, because otherwise you're gonna be miserable. You just want to get home and change into your pajama pants because cheap leggings are scratchy. And at the bottom tier, the very worst of the worst, the pits of hell, we have blueberries. The worst fruit. Blueberries are nasty. I don't like blueberries, not even in a muffin. They ruin a muffin, they ruin a cobbler. We don't like blueberries in this house. If you like blueberries, again, I crave adrenaline constantly, please argue with me. I think we're ready to go, and I'm excited. First we have the girl herself. I actually know nothing about this woman. She looks a little bit of a snitch. I think she would definitely tell the teacher that I cheated off of my arm in algebra, even though I was just trying to pass. And you know what? I didn't do anything wrong in my opinion, and it's fine. It's fine to cheat at your tests, okay? Especially if you're stupid like I am. So, Agent S, for the snitchery, for the lack of camaraderie, she's gonna go into cheap leggings because you know what? She looks like she would sell me cheap leggings and say they were $40 and basically be drop shipping them to me. So she's gonna go into cheap leggings. I don't trust her, I don't like her, I don't think she's very cool. I think she should stop looking at me like that. I think she is actively plotting my demise. Next we have her. This is Annabelle. That's her name. She is a pangolin, which I respect. But she's an anteater, alright? I can't, in good faith, stand the anteaters. I'm sorry. That design is just wrong. It kind of looks like an anteater, but an anteater that's been, like, resurrected and it's not quite right, you know? You know how in zombie movies people die and then they come back to life and they're, like, unhinged? I feel like that's kind of what the design is here. And that's fine, but not for me. I can confidently put her in light roast coffee because she's good enough. She's not great, but she's good enough. Next we have Anacotti, who immediately goes into blueberry. Apparently she's jumping ship. She's trying to get in with Miss Agent S over here, which is not allowed and is very rude of them. I don't understand why you think you could get away with that, because I can just move you right back down, you know, like we're not gonna do this. She looks like chewed up gum. I don't like that. Unfortunately, she is so smug. Like, she is so smug. I can't believe they didn't make her a smug because she looks like shit, but she's just owning it, which, like, I can respect because that's what I do every day. Wow. You know what? I aim to have her confidence. Even though she's a blueberry, like, I aim to have her confidence and I respect her. But at the same time, she hates me, I hate her. We never need to interact, and if we do, something's gonna happen. Like, I suspect a nuclear war. So, Blueberry for her. Apples from hell. I don't know what else to say about that. I know some people think she's cute, and that's your business, that's not my business, but she has been terrorizing my island for a few weeks now. She was one of my first 3. I don't like it. I just don't like it. She definitely does have a hitman service, I'm pretty sure, and has killed people, but I don't want to assume anything, because if I do, I will be next. We're gonna also put her in, I don't know, is she as bad as Anacotti? She's in the same realm as Agent S. I feel like that's kind of where we want to go with that. Next, we have Audie. Audie, the girl of my dreams. She was named after the 90-year-old grandma who plays Animal Crossing, which I hope to be one day. Actually, I do not hope to live to 90. Anyway, she's cute. She's got really good eyeliner. I wish I could do that. I unfortunately am stuck in 2007 doing emo eyeliner, but that's fine, and that's my own thing, and I own that, and she owns her thing, okay? She owns her thing. She's a peach, and like, she's peach colored, it just matches up, it just works. You know, she is a peach. She's got like the whole fox thing going on. She's Freya's little sister. No. Freya's her aunt. They're like too far in age to be sisters, but they're also too close in age to be mother and daughter, so aunt. Yes, exactly. I'm the smartest person on earth. Next we have Bangle. She's kind of giving, what is she giving? I mean, I like her eyeliner's white. I feel like she did that kind of cute fairy thing, the elf thing with the white eyeliner, the white freckles. Like, I like that. I think she's doing something there. I think she knows that she's doing something there. I don't dislike her. I don't love her, but I don't dislike her. You know, she's okay. She might own a jewelry shop, and I say that as somebody who owns a jewelry shop. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to go in light roast coffee. I think she's a light roast coffee girl. Like, her kind of color scheme reminds me of a bakery at cafe. She's got the big eyes, so she's obviously on some kind of caffeine, but not enough, you know? Not enough caffeine. Maybe she's mixing caffeine with Coke, actually. I feel like we're getting a little bit of Coke vibes, but I like her and I respect. Next we have Bella. Okay. Opinion that's gonna get me, you know, thrown off the side of the earth, probably. I'm not a flat earther. I don't know why I said that. Please don't think I'm a flat earther. Please, I'll start crying. I'll actually cry into your ears. I'll look through the vents in your ceiling and I'll start crying through them and haunt you forever, alright? Don't even say that. But she's the best mouse, probably, other than Petrie. Like, she's in that punk phase. She's in the phase I've been stuck in for years. And I kind of think, because of that, I'm gonna put her in This Is How the World Ends. I think that's the perfect tier for her, not only with the name, but in the stature. I think she's good. I would totally have her on my island as a Peppy, because she doesn't care that she's a rat, you know? Like, she's a rat, but it's fine. Next, we have Bianca. Bianca's a traitor, Bianca's a snitch, Bianca's a whore. I don't really know what else to say about her. She's a cute design. I mean, I love a white tiger, but her personality is just so... It's so fake. She's so fake. I can't even explain it to you. She is the most fake girl I've ever seen in my life. And she would backstab me, but not feel bad about it. Like, she might pretend to feel bad about it and maybe even apologize to me just so I get off her back, but I know she wouldn't mean it, you know? She's gonna go into cheap leggings. The only thing that's saving her right now is she's a cute little white tiger. Bluebear's cute. I like Bluebear. She's really sweet. She's got, like, the bangs, the kind of growing out bangs that she's trying to, like, tuck behind her ears. I've lived like that before. I've lived that life before. She's got the cute blush. Her eyes are kind of filberty, like I said in my last villager hunt. She's got everything. But I think she's gonna go into peach, because that is her catchphrase, too. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh my god. Next we have Bon Bon. She's vibing. She's got the bangs. I don't know what's going on with her eyes, and I don't know if it's, like, scary or not. Something's certainly going on. Like, something's not right in that design, but I don't know if it's a nefarious wrong, you know? Maybe she's just on her own thing. Maybe she's just, like... I don't know how to explain her. Like, I feel like I can't trust her. She's not a trustworthy woman. I'm sorry. I just don't know where to go with this. Like, she's not the worst, though. She's certainly not the worst. She's not, like, hurting anyone that I know of. Light roast coffee, I guess. Like, she's fine. Does anybody know what this woman's intentions are? If anyone has her on their island, like, please let me know what she does, what her actions are like, because I just cannot read this woman. Miss Bubbles is immediately going into Blueberry. Listen. Do you trust that face? Do you trust that face? I don't trust that face. Who would? Who would? I'm sorry, she is a terror. She's a terror. I can't believe they let her into a game for children. She's horrifying. I'm sorry. Would you let her into your house? No. And technically, with the 2.0 update, she can come into your house. They're just letting her do that. They're just allowing her into your house, and you're okay with that? You're fine with that? Why can't you lock the door? Animal Crossing won't even let you defend yourself because they know they put in monsters into this game. That's the thing. They know, they refuse to fix it. And that's where Bubbles comes from. She's been possessed by the demon of like a child of some kind of child. But the child did not ever achieve what they wanted to in life, so now the child is taking it out on everybody through Bubbles. The child is taking it out on everybody through Bubbles, and that's why she's a terror. That's why she has the bangs. That's why she's like this. And so I don't blame Bubbles for this, but I blame whatever child is currently inhabiting her for this, you know? There's no blame on Bubbles, but she is currently holding that spirit, and I have to put her there for those reasons, and those reasons only. Next we have Bunny. Bunny's fine. Bunny's really cute. I like Bunny. I had her for a little while. She was one of my friends before she got onto my island, so I didn't get to know the girl that well. She was not here for very long. She was not around for very long, but I liked her vibe. She never did anything to hurt anyone, but she was also a fairly normal Peppy, you know? She was chilling. She doesn't have a nose. Maybe she looks a little bit off, but that's okay. Nobody has to smell anything. Smelling is an optional thing. You don't have to smell. It's nice, but it's not needed. And she took that to an extreme. She said, no nose for me, ma'am. No nose. And John Nintendo said, all right, you know what? We'll grant you that because we granted Bubbles the ability to be in this game. We can grant you no nose. So Bunny's living her life and she's happy, and I'm proud of her for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Bunny in Peach because I think she's a peach. She's nice, she's calm, a little freaky, little fun, but not a menace in the least bit. She's a good person, I think. Maybe she would steal from Sephora, but wouldn't we all? Yeah, what's going on here? I hate that. I actually despise that. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. First of all, we have the color combo, which is too bright for anybody who's not trying to dress like a clown. And I say that with love. I say dressing like a clown with love because I love doing that. I enjoy that, but she's not pulling it off. She's not doing well. She didn't match her outfit with her clownness. She's got either cheeks that look like pimples or eyes that look like pimples, and I don't know which one is worse. I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know why this was allowed. Is somebody gonna help her? Are you gonna leave her in the dirt? I wouldn't be mad at you if you did. But if anyone would like to help her, I will give you her location. I will send whoever needs to be sent to her. I will pay for the treatment. She's a blueberry, all right? What the hell? What the hell? Maybe if it wasn't for the eyes, she would be like, okay, you know? If it wasn't for the weird cheeks, she would be okay. She would be tolerable. She might be cheap leggings, but they had to do that to her. And it just seals the deal that she's the worst thing to ever exist. Next, we have Carmen. I think that is her name. I never see this girl. I never see her mentioned. She looked a little bit like a me. Like, she looks kind of like a me. You know, the me eyes. You know the me eyes? She's got the me eyes. And the teeth are interesting. Like, she's got a whole stylistic approach to her, which I like. I honestly like that. I think there should be more of that in New Horizons. But I don't know why. I was gonna finish that sentence, but, like, I just don't know why. You know? Why? Nintendo won't explain it. Why? For who? For me? Not for me. Certainly not for me, because if she was here for me, she would be quite different. And I think I like the stylized approach, like I said. I just don't know if it's working quite how they planned it to work, you know? They had a plan for her. I just don't know if it happened. She's not bad, though. I'm gonna go with light roast coffee. We got Cherry Sherry. Who is this girl? Like, how do you pronounce her name? Because there's Cherry, and then there's this Cherry. There's Cherry, but there's, like, Sherry. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm gonna go with Cherry because I feel like she's cherry-colored, and I think that's what they were going for. She looks smug. She looks like a bully. She looks like she is mean to me. And I think she would be a good member of, like, Ocean's 11, you know? She's giving criminal and good at it. She's mean though, like she's rude, and I feel like she would work much better on a team if, you know, we got that whole meanness figured out. She's cheap leggings because she would scam me with LuLaRoe leggings. That's it. She wouldn't join an MLM because she's stupid. It's because she knows she could get to the top and she could scam people. Oh my god, I figured it out. She is a top of the pyramid scheme kind of gal. We have Miss Chrissy. She is really pulling off the KK bubblegum aesthetic, which I think is great. I think she's leaning into her brand a little bit more than Francine ever could, which is a feat in itself, you know? That is an achievement in itself, because we have like a bubblegum, we have a gumdrop nose, we have the dress, we have the spots. She's really going for it, and she's taking her brand into account with everything she does, which is something that is just so strong, you know? It's such a strong move. I think she's great. I really think she's great. I think she's one of the best puppies. I think she can go into peach. We have Miss Cookie next, who is truly out here. Another pink girl. I love a pink girl. I really do. I love a lot of pink. I'm a pink person myself. I enjoy pink. I think she's one of the better pinks we have here. I really do, especially because we're gonna have to get to Peanut, and I think Cookie is great. I think she could have a designer fashion brand. I think she's one of the few here that could actually reach that celebrity status they talk about all the time. You know what? Cookie can do it. Cookie's not lying when she says she's gonna have fans, you know? Cookie does have fans, and they are me. Cookie's gonna go into This Is How the World Ends because I love her. I think she's great. Next we have Dottie. Does anybody give a shit? What is this? Her eyes turn red when she's mad or surprised. That's the only interesting thing about her, and it's a scary thing. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is good. I don't think we're winning here, you know? She's certainly not, and I'm not winning by looking at her, you know? Who gives a shit? Dottie is going into cheap leggings. I'm sorry. Sorry for the Dottie stans. I'm just not okay with this. Felicity's cute. I like Felicity. She's so cute. I see a lot of Felicity slander, and I don't appreciate it, you know? Felicity's doing her best. She's got the bob. She's a redhead. She's taking care of herself. She's got some makeup going that is like really cute. I like the style of her makeup. I didn't even notice her little blush. That's so cute. Okay, she's really cute. She's gonna go into peach. We got Flora, and I feel like I should like Flora more. You know, I feel like she's a great villager. She's really a great villager, and I should really be a bigger fan of her, but I'm just not. And I'm gonna seem like a clown because if I rate Flora low, right? If I rate Flora on the lower side, probably the mid side, I wouldn't like put her in the bottom tier. And then I rate our next friend here, Freckles, higher than her. I'm gonna look like a clown on live TV. But I think that's how it's gonna have to go. I think we're gonna have to put Miss Flora in light roast coffee. She's not bad. She's not the worst. I just feel nothing. I just don't feel like, oh, I want her on my island. I'm just like, yeah, that's a villager. That's a Nintendo villager. Freckles is perfect. Freckles is perfect. Freckles is perfect. I mean, her eyes are farther apart than anything I've ever seen in my life before. She's got like planetary distance level eyes. She's absolutely out of her mind. Are you kidding me? She's got like a little dying Victorian boy haircut. Can you believe that? And nostrils on her duckbill when none of the other ducks have nostrils? I wish I was as free as she was. Freckles is going into This Is How the World Ends. She is going absolutely crazy, going absolutely stupid. If I found her on a villager hunt, I would take this girl, alright? Gabby, I had Gabby on Felina, my island before Prisma Puff, if you didn't know. And she's a perfect girl. She's perfect. I love her so much. She is incredible. They made so many of the Peppies ginger, which is like a choice, certainly. Like, I love ginger, but why are all of them gingers? I love Gabby. She's top tier. I wouldn't have anyone on my island who wasn't top tier, alright? Love her. She's a farm girl. I don't know why they made her Peppy, but I feel like it's refreshing, you know? Next we have Ketchup, a girl. She's just a little tomato, and I hate tomatoes, but like, I love it for her, you know what? She's so cute. I love the eyes. I think her eyes are the best part of her. I will not lie. If you put those eyes on any duck, instant favorite. You know what? She's just looking off into the space. Maddie is so mean to me constantly. She harasses me. She leaves messages on my phone calling me an ugly slut. She's mean to me. She's cheap leggings. She's so mean to me. She's wearing cheap leggings in that photo. Trust and believe she's wearing cheap leggings in that photo, okay? Mary. All right. Let's get into a scrap here. Let's get into a scrap. A giant scrap. Piled on top of each other in a Denny's parking lot sort of scrap. Mary is one of the best cats, and if you don't like her, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna bring a gun to a knife fight, all right? Let's talk about it. She's perfect. She's beautiful. Mary is the one and only. Mary is the girl. She's got a little chubby face. She's got eyes that are just looking into my soul, and you know what they're seeing? They're seeing my trauma, and she wants to heal it, you know? We also have Nibbles here, and Nibbles is on so many drugs that I can't even name them all. Like, you'd think that if you're on that many drugs, she is still living and kicking and breathing, which is an accomplishment, but I can't do this anymore. She's looking at me and I'm scared of it, and I don't like it, and Okay, Pango is kind of... How do I feel about Pango is the question. Like, I'm digging deep into my soul right now to try and figure out how I feel about Pango, and I just don't know. I just don't know how I've ever felt about Pango in my life. That's the problem. Who is this? Why are we here? You know what? No, she's an icon for using those colors. I've never seen anyone use those colors like that, and I love that. I love a bright colored girl. I love someone who's not afraid to do that shade of eyeshadow, you know? She's gonna go into light roast coffee with her friend Annabelle here. We got Pate. Pate is really cute. I know people call her Pate, but is it Pate? Am I the stupid one here? And I just love that she's worried. She's so worried. She read on the news that, like, the ice caps were melting, and she's scared as hell. She's scared. She's jumping into action. She's on Google right now looking up how to save the polar bears because she's so scared. She's a peach. She's a peach. I don't know what's going on with Patty. I have nothing to say about this. I'm trying to think of something funny to say and something, you know, digging into her personality. But I just can't. Like, there's nothing there. Peanut's a monster. Peanut is an absolute monster. She's cute. A monster. She terrorized my island for weeks. For probably months before I was able to kick her out because she wouldn't leave. And she just threatened to attack me every day. She probably was like looking at my fingers and like trying to figure out how to chop them off so she could eat them. You know, she's giving cannibal. Peanut is not alright. Peanut should be in jail. Next we have Peggy. She seems like a helicopter mother who shops at Ann Taylor, but not because it's cute. And I think she has like shares in it or something, and that's why she's buying it. Like, she knows the clothes she's buying are not cute. She knows they're plain. She knows they're boring. But she can't lose her money in Ann Taylor, so she just keeps buying there, you know? Peggy's going in blueberry. I'm sorry. She's probably sweet. Your kids aren't engaging in gang behavior. You can ease up. They're okay. I don't know. Penelope, I don't know. Penelope's got the bow ears, which, like, you would think I would like, because that's my shit, you know? A giant bow, that's my shit. I could wear a giant bow every day of my life and be happy. I like that. But why is she that color? Why is her hair like this? Why is she doing this? I feel like she's a part of a crime ring, but I'm gonna put her in blueberry anyway because I feel like I owe it to you guys, to be honest. Pinky's okay. I would do that makeup look, you know, with the pink bangs and like the raccoon circles of pink. I think that's fun. I think that's very scene. I think that's very 2009, which is the place where I belong. And I think we could get along. I think me and Pinky could get along, honestly. If we were put in a room together and it was like we had to survive together, we could get along. Me and Pinky, we could get along because I feel like we share some views, we share some experiences. She can go in light roast coffee because I feel like we would be good together. We would be friends. Me and Pinky, we would be friends. Piper is a fashion designer for sure. Like, she is making so much money. She's making millions off of like the ugliest dress you've ever seen and being like, well, I designed it after I saw somebody get hit by a car and I took all of my emotions and I made it into this dress and I sold it for $8 million because that's how much I imagine it costs for a single banana these days. Like, she is so... Ooh, she's like that, but I respect it. I respect a scammer. She is also... I wouldn't put her in cheap leggings because she hasn't worn a cheap thing in her life, you know? She's expensive. I think I gotta put her in peach. I think she's cool. I like her. I like that she has an ethic for crime. What's going on with Peppy? What's going on here? Because I just don't feel right about this. I feel like something's up. Something's not right here. Something is waiting to strike. Peppy is a decoy for something, and I just don't know what. Cheap leggings, I guess. She would be in a cult, I think. But, like, not any part of a cult that had any standards, just, like, the very lowest end of the cult where they just take money from her. I hope you get out, girl. I hope you get out of that cult. I believe in you. Pom Pom is an icon. Pom Pom is the girl. Pom Pom is my whole life and more, but she's also Amanda's whole life and more, and that is why I love her. Would I have batted an eye at this girl before the Molokai mischief started? No. But now, she's one of my favorite Peppies. We're gonna go into This Is How the World Ends because she is doing it every day. She's famous, she's thriving, she's rich. I used to like Puddles, alright? I used to like Puddles, and then how messy should I be today? Should I be super messy? Should I be just a little messy? I'm calculating the damage I could do right now in my head, and I'm just waiting for the little spinning wheel to stop. Okay. Puddles was the favorite villager of someone I have beef with now. Extreme beef. You don't want to know. Anyway, Puddles is... Can I make a redacted chart? See? We can do redacted. We win. Puddles goes into redacted because she is one. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will be explaining no further. I will be taking no further questions, alright? I'm not going to be that messy today. I could. But I'm not in the mood to get harassed anymore, so. Next we have Rosie. Rosie is so cute. She was one of my favorite Peppies I've ever had. I will be honest with you, right here and now. She is one of my favorite Peppies I've ever had. Rosie won, but she's humble about it, you know? She isn't going around being like, I won. She's going around being like, oh yeah, do you want to see my medal? I know you've always like wanted to hold one. I know that's kind of your thing. I know you're obsessed with that. If you want to feel how heavy it is, and like know that you'll get one day, even though she knows you won't. She's good. She's really good. Oh no, I didn't mean to put her there. She's not the worst fruit. I'm the worst fruit. Anyway, she is going top tier. She's so cute. Ruby is our space bunny. Ruby has our red eyes, but not in Dottie's way. You know what? She knows how to handle herself. And I respect her a lot more than I respect Dottie because she's just like this all the time. She's embraced herself. And she's gonna go into Peach. She's a peach. Sprinkle is so cute. Sprinkle is so underrated to me. She says frappe. That's cute. She's really fun. I think she's a good person. I think she's kind. I guess she does have nostrils on her beak, but she's not a duck. So I guess like she's still not winning against Freckles, you know? Sprinkle is cute. She's gonna go into light roast coffee. Next we have Tabby, and I have a choice to make. I could be the people who think Tabby's ugly and hate her, or I could be one of the people who think Tabby is ugly and love her. And I think I will be the ones who love her. She's gonna go into Peach, because she is a peach. She's a peach. She's really cute. She's cute. She's going for it. She's a rocker girl. She knows what she wants and she's gonna get it. Next we have Tammy. Awful. Terrible. Blueberry. Absolutely awful. Oh my god, terrible. Have you seen this woman? Horrible. She's so scary. She just hops on your back at night and like whispers threatening things into you but never actually does anything. So like you're just standing there horrified for your life on edge all the time, but she never does anything and she never plans to. She just wants you to be in fear. She just wants you to have a terrible paranoid life, alright? Next we have Tangy. Tangy is so good. Tangy's a pure girl. She's kind of shaped like, you remember those like lel faces from 2010 or 2012, somewhere around there, where it was like an emoji with like a face like that. I don't know how to describe it other than that noise. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. That's up to you, I think. Whether that's a bad thing, you tell me. I can't tell you that. That's your decision to make. I'm gonna go with light roast coffee. I feel like she matches Sprinkle's level of cuteness, you know? I know she's a lot of people's dreamies. She's not mine. Next we have Truffles. I know I made the redacted tier for Puddles, but I just have to put her in there. I have to put her in there. Oh my god, they really made that? Nobody at Nintendo saw this and was like, are you insane? You're gonna make children cry. Tutu. So if you don't know the Tutu lore, my friend Joseph, JoeCW on Twitch, love him. Best friend, amazing. His tutu is cursed. And I don't know if I should generalize murderer cursed tutu with the villager in general. Like I can't not associate Tutu with being a cursed person. Cheap leggings, because that's what she would kill people in. Cheap leggings, because you gotta be able to move, but you don't want to pay too much because you're gonna have to bury them in the dirt with the person. Twiggy sucks. And I liked her for a while, and then I got her on my island, and she gave me a trash can and said it reminded her of the island, so I kicked her off immediately. I do not take slander. I may sound like the kind of person who would take slander, but not from Twiggy. Twiggy's gotta go into Blueberry. She insulted me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Victoria's so cute. She's so cute, and I can't believe nobody has acknowledged this yet. She's an adorable Peppy. She's adorable. She's one of the better horses, in my opinion. I wish she would take off that racing horse thing. I feel bad for her. I'm like, oh my god. You know? Like, that's sad. That makes me sad. That makes my heart hurt. But she's so cute. Light roast coffee. Very cute girl. Needs a little help, but very cute girl. Why? Wendy's not cute. I'm sorry. She's not cute. Like, first of all, we have, you know, the sheeps are hit or miss with design. The sheeps are very hit or miss. And she's orange. And what's up with the mouth? And she's wearing a watermelon dress. And I could keep going, but I feel like that would be mean. So I'm not going to. Cheap leggings, for sure. Cheap leggings. Winnie, is that her name? Is it Winnie? That's Winnie. Winnie with the star? That's Winnie. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Light roast coffee, she's fine. I'm sorry. I just have nothing. Like, okay. Who has ever had Winnie on their island? A soul on Earth? No? Not one? Not one soul? Chai is the girl. Chai is Tia's girlfriend. Chai is a Sanrio villager. Chai is winning at life. She owns her own cafe, and the tea comes from her head, but she won't tell anybody that. Like, she's trying to keep it a secret so she doesn't get shut down by the FDA. People like it, so who's she harming with her head tea, you know? She's a peach. She's a peach. And I feel like the tea on her head is, like, peach flavored, probably. I like peach tea a lot. I like raspberry tea, too. Raspberry tea's better. But it's not black tea. I just don't think that would come out of somebody's head. Rilla has stalked me for too many years. I didn't even know about Animal Crossing when I was like 2 years old, but I feel like she was there haunting me when I was an infant. When I was like straight out of the womb, Rilla was thinking about the many ways she could get rid of me. Scary. I think she's gotta go in Blueberry. We're at the home stretch. We have our two 2.0 villagers. We have Rio and Shino, which are very similar names now that I say them out loud. Interesting. Very interesting, Nintendo. What's this? Rio's doing something that nobody has ever seen done before. Is it good? Is it bad? We don't know. It's just new. We don't have an opinion on it yet because it's so new. But she's cool and I like her eyeshadow. She's certainly a light roast coffee. Because she's certainly not bad at all. Like, I love the colors. She's kind of serving. But she's not up there. She hasn't figured it out quite yet. But she's getting on it. You know what? She's getting on it. Proud of her. Shino goes into This Is How the World Ends. Obviously. How could I not? If I didn't put her in there, who would I be as a person? Nothing. I don't know how it's possible that she's killing me with concern for my health, but she is. I love that girl. Perfect. Ran me over, and I would say thank you. Let's get one thing straight. It's that. Okay, we have everybody here. We did it. Finally, we did it, guys. We did it, Joe. Are you proud of us? I'm proud of us. I think we did it finally. This took like 2 hours because my dog threw up on the carpet halfway through. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you like this video, let me know what you want me to do next. Let me know what personality you want me to rank next. I was thinking Smugs, but give me your opinions. I'll do whatever. I listen to the public because I can't think of ideas myself. So I hope you have a beautiful day, my friends. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay absolutely infuriating. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.